as I mentioned, the zone as well, pretty much out in the open. This is where teams are going to be having such a difficult task to find themselves a compound. Now, Mansion is the area that has been filled with pretty much a lot of teams because Future Station 1952 is right behind Para, and then there's one more team right in the front lines. It's going to be Zeus. If you ask me in this situation which team has the most advantage, no one's spotting them out because this circle wasn't really hard shift. Every single team has found themselves in luck.
What? What?
Oh,
Stalwart. Those beamers, Necro. I mean,
yeah.
Clarity just vanished into thin air before they could even realize what struck them. They're done. But this is where I'm starting to get a little bit concerned. This is what I was going to head in. Where do they manage to do is
scare them
what
away,
A1 off.
Yeah, they have definitely managed to scare them away, and that's a good thing. But another fight, and Stalwart eSports, I mean, they are feeling themselves inside this game. They are able to beam a lot of people out the game as well. So Zyol, on the other hand, they're also going to be finding themselves a few kills. Wally is the man who's dishing out quite a lot of damage on Raw. And finally, Stalwart eSports has managed to open a fray up onto the enemy lines. It's going to be Seal9.
A lot of kills are definitely breaking out, Necro, and things have started getting so exciting as we're going to be waiting for that curveball to hit because so far it's been a standard circle shift. Now Sinister does spot out the players of DRS. They are aware that there's someone lurking around them, challenging their Drs teammates. He's way apart from them. Uzum has fallen down, but I8 are still a three-man squad strong.
Okay, this is where I really want the production to take a look at the map as well, because the circle shift has came in through, and it's quite insane. But this is where we are also seeing a little replay of how things really went down for a team like Raw. This is where Zyol were able to pretty much get themselves a little bit of free damage onto them. And yeah, as you mentioned, poor shot. And with that being said, the next circle shifted. This is why a lot of fights are also happening. And I8 are going to be the one instead this time who are pretty much dealing a lot of damage on the Visit with Wives. Two men being taken out. This is where the go call has been given to I8. And they're not really going to be falling back. Those McLarens and those Teslas are out because they want to get to that position as quick as possible. They're able to capitalize on it really quick. But with that being said, this is where Visit with Wives as well. They're trying their best to fight back in this situation. The nade barrage is there, but just not onto the mark. And this nade is quite close. That's great nade. The car just shifts away with that impact.
Oh my goodness, this has to be the knock of the evening, and this is damage done. Now, Wizards with Vibes do understand for a fact that there's no chance on earth that they can go for a revive, but we'll get back to that later because A1 Esports have dashed onto its compound Vasila, but that's where Joker apparently is placed, and everyone's just burning. Wally and Baron, two players surviving, and A1 Esports just bombarding this little house with all those grenades and find a squad wipe over there. 6-9 boy getting the Grenadier tag, but they're burning themselves alive. What on earth is happening, Necro? This is suicidal.
Oh no, what is going on? It's just absolute craziness all over the map of Erangel. And this is what you expect. I mean, the final day of the Super Weekend and the final game of the Super Weekend. This is what you expect to happen. Just the craziness all over the place. But also being said, Wizard with Wives, Malik is going to be the man to pretty much strike back again. And yes, it's still, I just like how the car shifted away as well with the impact. It's just like slid away from that vision. And he just gets knocked out the car. That was just one of those moments that you really do want to watch out. But take a look at the kill feed as well. It seems like Zeus, they're also hitting some insane and crazy shots, and they're able to land those Car 98 headshots onto people. And Zyol, well, it seems like he has finally put down the final man of Vibes to sleep. And that's a good thing. Oh no, that was not the final man right there. Still two men alive from Vibes, and so that's a little bit of saving grace for them. But zone closing in, that means we still have way much more chaos to witness.
We certainly do, and it's just begun, right? Things have started stirring in, and what we are witnessing, the viewers can't believe what they are actually watching. And this is where I was, telling you, right? This is where Zeus did anticipate, the circle will shift away, and that is exactly what happened. Now their escape route is confirmed. Now their teams like Paradox, they're sort of stuck over there. At the moment they try to get out, they're going to be targeted from, some particular direction. direction, and this is where DRS are already making those moves, right? Hazard being taken down, and DRS Johnson, apparently, he's got his eye set on the boys of Stalwart. He does know there's someone, just hustling and bustling around the bushes, but well, A1 eSports did survive the onslaught, but High Voltage have again joined the charge, and Otti, he's just going to take his own time. I mean, it's just that one stun grenade that's required to go and try and commit for a push, but from a different angle completely. It's going to be Icy who gets that final kill onto it, 6-9, and ends the misery of A1 eSports.
Oh man, third party is the name of the game. That's definitely what is happening up till now. And keep this in mind, DRS is still alive with all 4 players alive. They can make a lot of things happen. They definitely do have the man advantage favoring them. Same thing goes with teams like 1952 Future Station and also teams like Stalwart eSports. Big names still alive. All of them have the history of being one of the most action-packed teams. And well, with all these teams are alive, you can only expect greatness all over the floor in those late game situations. Take a look at this. Future Station 1952 does have kind of spotted out DRS. DRS have managed to take over the main building inside the mansion area, so that's a good thing for themselves. The Malta being lobbed in, it should be a little, not really that kind of isolating thing for them. They should still have a decent amount of area to move around, but take a look at the kill feed. The kills are just flying over here and there. It's really hard to keep the track of kills.
I mean, I'm loving this from DRS. Now, this is the DRS that we did witness during the League Days, right? Them going absolutely big, and one after the other, they're getting so much kills done. But T2k, gotta give props to these two lads, barring the fact that they did lose out there on their early teammates. They've still managed to hold their grounds. Now, they are taking this fight against I8 and Crypto. Again, the entire burden, the entire onus has shifted onto this lad. He's got to pull something off. And this is the perfect area where he really thrives, right? Pressure. He knows how to deal with this. But Jane, if he's not paying attention, Crypto might punish him.
Sunday saw him. 101%. Yep, as I mentioned. Yep, he saw him. Instantly takes Crypto down. That's going to be it for I8. Unfortunately, with that being said, now Entry does hear a lot of footsteps approaching him. He can't really do much. He's pinned down behind that box. And just like that, DRS is just storming it through inside the late game zone. They seem unstoppable. The march is just so good. Now, Para are approaching the fight against DRS. They're getting third party. This is really not a good thing. Yalza being unspotted. He can make a lot of things happen, but instead, Para, they're doing a great job striking back, but no one's going to be the answer. Gelson is just going in full Rambo mode. He's going crazy.
He did not give any cocks in the world right now. The way this lad played, oh my goodness.
God.
I mean, he did thrive amongst the chaos over there. Wow. DRS, they were in shambles. I mean, the players were healing themselves up. They were recovering from a fight when Paradox did decide to step in. But no, Yolzen being the hero for DRS, now we can certainly say they are back and in style. But considering the circle shift right now, Necro, I mean, Zeus, they're still looking so formidable, and they are racking kills one after the other. But Stalwart, they are not even looking far behind, Of course, they have got action out of the action, but they're still a 3-man squad strong.
They definitely are a 3-man squad strong, but take a look at that. As we mentioned, still, Stalwart eSports, Zeus, and DRS are in action. 3 best teams, 3 action-packed teams fixes, and the ending, man, is just going to be something we all have dreamt of.
Oh my goodness. I mean, it has to be one of the best games of the Super Weekend with the way the action has unfolded, the drama. It all started off with, Stalwart pulling off the shenanigans from the bridge to all these insane, ludicrous fights. Now, this is one of those zones that, you would expect to see in the South Asian Championships, the final circles. DRS going up against Zeus, and of course, Stalwart still in contention, the top 3 teams like we have seen in the last season, but a lot has changed. But tonight, Zeus is here to regain their former glory, but it's Gyolzen, the unstoppable man that's sitting at 6 kills, has finally managed to get 1 more knock. But the biggest question still remains, how on earth, Necro, are they going to enter inside the circle?
Man, that's what I'm wondering as well. It's going to be such a difficult task, especially Zeus as well, guarding it. And when you need to move inside, and the circle is favoring Zeus. Fix this. The next circle shift is favoring Zeus. That means all they have to do is just stay there and decide to kind of hold it down. But with that being said, the nade parade as well coming in from the side of Zeus. That's just putting Stalwart eSports in such an uncomfortable place now. This is where DRS, you need to show your utility utilization in these kind of moments. You need to use the smokes to create a smoke pathing for yourself. It's a safe one to kind of get yourself inside the zone, and that's what they're exactly doing. The smoke's being lobbed in all across the floor just to get themselves a safe exit out of the mansion area and inside the kind of zone. Again, they're being the troublemaker, and they're not going to let anyone from DRS just slip away like that. They're just able to take down players one after the other.
Alright, they've definitely managed to spot down the last Pmpl player of Stalwart, and there he goes, falling down. That being said, now Zeus, they know they've got the chicken dinner. They can smell it from afar. They found out Muffin Ninja though, but then again, some retaliation being put forth by the boys, by the two real soldiers over here, but it's not just enough, as Zeus having no trouble in quashing them down as they get their second chicken dinner and lay their hands on that $1,000 cash money that they are going to receive. But wow, Necro, what a game! And here you go, the gods are back at this